Matthew Brownstein, the founder of the Florida Institute of Hypnotherapy, and I'm here in a very successful graduate's office, Dani Fox. I'm here on what I call my Successful Graduate Road Tour, and I have to admit, Dani, this is it is the most beautiful building and space and office that I've ever seen, and it's a reflection of such a beautiful, wonderful person.
Thank you.
So we're here to talk about some of the highlights of hypnotherapy, and maybe perhaps tell me, what is hypnotherapy for you, just in general? What is this profession?
Hypnotherapy for me, doing this and facilitating hypnotherapy for other people, is about my life calling and connecting with other people's unfolding of their life calling and their higher purpose, and healing their hearts, healing their habits and hurts and hang-ups, anything holding them back from living a life of freedom and peace and happiness. And that's what it's doing for me every day I work with a client.
Nice. And what is it like to be doing that in your own office, in this space, something this beautiful?
This is completely liberating. I have an environment that's an expression of myself, and I think allows clients to feel comfortable and safe and at peace, and gives them an environment to really open up and do the kind of work that they call me to do.
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah.
And so you were in corporate America before, and now you're your own boss, making your own hours.
Yeah.
What's the difference between where you came from, the corporate world, and
Right.
this?
It was a little scary to make that leap, but it's the best thing I've ever done, and I am spending a lot of time going, why didn't I do this sooner? It's been very liberating and exciting and growing for me. I've grown in ways in the past 2 months that I would never have grown if I'd spent another 20 years in the corporate environment. The faith developed in myself has been the biggest reward.
That's huge, your own personal growth. And so that leads to a question of mine. What are you doing to help to promote yourself? And I loved what I heard about, you can tell us about,
Okay.
what is this next major step or promotion?
Okay. I have an opportunity to speak at an event next week. We're 130 women, business owners, sole proprietors in Lakewood Range area and the surrounding area, to speak about the creating and manifesting a life that rocks. I'm very, very privileged. It's an elite group of people that I was asked to be a part of, and participated last year and speaking this year, so I'm very excited. I expect that will bring a lot of attention to what I do and what I have to offer. And then on top of that, the referrals are just coming. People are very happy with what they've experienced here, and I'm so blessed with friends, families, locally, regionally, nationally, coming here because of the work I've done with their relatives.
Yes, and tell me, of all those clients that you've been seeing, the one that pops up in mind is one of the most rewarding, successful experiences.
Well, one of the most rewarding, successful, it has to be my niece, who hasn't flown on a plane for 8 years, and I worked with her over Christmas, and I continue to work with her remotely. And she wrote me yesterday and said that she was able to get on a plane with zero anxiety, zero fear, and that she wouldn't have been able to do that without my help. And my brother, observing this with her, also healed his issues with flying by going through the same things that we did. So that's tremendously close to my heart because it's my family.
Yeah.
But on top of that, I had a client from out of state who flew down here specifically to see me because of the work I did with her relative. And we were here for a week, and she saw me 6 times to work on alcohol issues, but we unraveled so many other things that when she got back home, she called me and said, I haven't had a drink in weeks, and I'm signing up for skydiving lessons, and I'm starting to live the life that I haven't had a chance to live because I've been buried under these issues. And that's incredibly rewarding for me. We didn't even target the alcoholism, we targeted improving the quality of her life, and the dysfunctional maladaptive issues just slept away, they melted away.
Which shows how powerful the work is on so many levels. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's so rewarding to be
Yes.
helping people like that. And you're obviously doing that because you went through the Florida Institute of Hypnotherapy, and you have 500 plus hours of state license training. I wonder if you can talk to us about what it was like to go through Florida Institute of Hypnotherapy training.
I have trouble with finding one word. It was life-changing for me. to connect to my calling in the midst of so much healing and unraveling of my personal issues, which is what attracted me. I'm smart and capable, I'm resourceful, but there were certain things I just couldn't work out in my life. And I thought there had to be more. And so attending the school, learning the training, being able to facilitate this for other people was remarkable. And I have to share it with other people. I have to share it. The team was fantastic in their coaching and training and support even after I graduated. The support I'm continuing to get from mentors who care about my success. And the competition is not even an issue. We're not in competition with each other. This group of people wants to continue to help each other unfold and allow this art, if we can call it an art, affect the lives of as many people as possible. And that's the genuine approach of everyone I encountered at the school.
Yeah, it's the experience of our staff as well as the classmates that you made friends for a life with, who are hypnotherapists, who are not your competition, but your dear friends that are supporting you just as we continue to support you and interact and grow with you. Yeah, so what I've just seen is an exceptionally beautiful space. The building is one of the most lovely places that I've walked into. I trust you and your abilities in every way, and I would like to offer this as an endorsement to anybody who's watching. As the founder of Florida's first state licensed hypnotherapy school, I do recommend Dani Fox Hypnotherapy with all of my heart. I believe that anybody who works with this exceptionally talented, very professional person is going to see only some of the best results that I can imagine. So Dani, it's a pleasure to have done this brief interview and to be in your space and to give you a hug as one of our successful, very successful graduates.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
And you.